Is there a team in the tournament who has more of a must-win situation than North Carolina does tonight? North Carolina against San Diego State. Because the fallout from Selection Sunday, how could they do this? North Carolina. Oh, my gosh. The head of the selection committee, the athletic director at North Carolina, he got a bonus for North Carolina being in the tournament, $100,000. Now, I don't think you jeopardize your job. But I like how they go, hey, Bubba, we're going to talk about Carolina. You have to leave the room now. What about all the other times when all these people are together, maybe for breakfast or lunch or dinner? Do they go, Bubba, you're going to have to leave dinner. We're talking about North Carolina. Yeah, but you were just talking about, the Jordan team that beat Georgetown. We're talking about North Carolina, Bubba. You're going to have to leave the room. You're going to have to leave the restaurant. It's silly. But North Carolina against San Diego State, now it becomes must-see TV. Now I'm curious about how North Carolina does against San Diego State. They should win, right? They're North Carolina. I don't know who's favored in this game. Maybe it's a pick'em. That would be even better. Yes, Marvin.
My motto for March Madness is bring your game, not your name.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter if you're North Carolina. They're not all that good this year.
Okay. All right. So bring your game, not your name. All right. Sounds like a slogan. I like that. So North Carolina against San Diego State, the first four. Now, the West Virginia governor, he's upset. I love when politicians pander to their fan base. Patrick Morrisey, he's the governor of West Virginia, and he wants to investigate the North Carolina NCAA bid.
Today, I'm joined here with our Attorney General. He's the chief legal officer for the state. And I've asked Attorney General McCuskey to launch an investigation into the NCAA Tournament Selection Committee to determine if any backroom deals, corruption, bribes, or any nefarious activity occurred during the selection process. I know that the Attorney General and I are going to leave no stone unturned during this process. We need to get to the bottom of it. I think a lot of Americans count on the fact that there's transparency and that there's fairness when dealing with selection, whether you're talking about college football playoffs, remember what happened to Florida State a couple years ago, or when it comes to March Madness.
Okay. He better get on this because North Carolina is playing tonight. So I don't think there's going to be an injunction where all of a sudden they go, tonight's game is being postponed due to an injunction by the West Virginia governor. He's got to pound the podium. Like, if you really want to get my attention, you got to pound the podium.
I mean, he's going after all those backyard deals. So.
Yeah, and the backroom deals.
And the backroom ones, too, because
Yeah.
in West Virginia, we do backyard deals. Let's go take care of Floss State.
Yeah. See, that's where it's abbreviated on his piece of paper.
Floss State, remember that? Yeah, me too. Yeah, I know. He sounds like me.
It's like he thought, okay, I'll just put FLA State. I'll remember it's Florida State. He's got Floss State.
Today I'm joined by...
And that was another problem.
I don't know if he put a lot of thought into that before he started speaking, but it was kind of like he was like, hold on, or maybe he forgot his glasses. Today I'm... jointly processed here by Floss State.
Play it just the beginning there, Marvin.
Today, I'm joined here with...
Okay. I mean, it starts very official.
Today,
I'm the luckiest man on the face of the earth. Oh, we're going to get to the bottom of this.
He's no Mayor Menino, that's for sure.
Oh,
like a conch.
I like that he's going to find out. You know, if you're going to go after the NCAA... Governor, I'd go after a lot of other things more than West Virginia got snubbed. I'm going to guess Indiana's governor is probably going to be upset and get involved in this. Boise State governor probably will get involved in it. Get all the governors in here of those who got jobbed. You know, damn it, we're the 69th team and I'm not going to take it. Yes, Paul.
And he used all the political terms, no stone unturned. I was expecting a blue ribbon task force, like anyone who, when they do this, these politicians, they have to know that this isn't real and they really can't stop the NCAA tournament. Right?
Yeah.
So is it smart to play to your fan base that's also upset?
Yeah, I mean, as long as you don't mind being ridiculed by all the other states, sure. I mean, you're standing up for a great injustice, not the fact that your team had 13 losses. I'd investigate that, but look, there are other schools that had, I guess, a legitimate gripe, but I don't even know if you can say legitimate, because if you leave it into somebody else's hands, that is your fault. If you leave it, it's open to interpretation, that is your fault. Should North Carolina be in the tournament? No, North Carolina should not. But I don't know if that means West Virginia deserves to be in there. If Indiana wasn't firing their coach, would Indiana be in there? We can make some arguments here for other schools. But if you get to that point in the selection committee's afternoon, and you're going to go, hey, we're like 68th or 67th or 69th or 70th. I mean, it's on you. It's on you. This isn't like TCU when you have the Final Four teams playing for college football, the playoffs, where you're like, nah, I'm going to be on the outside looking. We're going to be 5th, not 4th. We're not getting it. Okay, that's different. This is the 68th, 69th team. You left yourself vulnerable. You paid the price. So did some other schools. I don't know if this opens, the gates for other governors. Like if you're a governor, you're the governor of Indiana. Now do you feel like you have to say something here? The guy in West Virginia did. Why aren't we investigating the NCAA? The NCAA is right there in Indiana. Yes, Paulie.
I just saw the video of Governor Morrissey of West Virginia when he said this speech. He had a sign in front of him that was hastily made up that said, National Corrupt Athletic Association, right in front of him.
Yeah.
Message sent.
Okay. All right. Now the NCAA is corrupt. What are some of the other things the governor's gone after with the NCAA? I'm just curious because you could have done this a long, long time ago. Not just you got snubbed, but all right. Well, we'll see. Let's see if there's an injunction before tonight's game. I don't think there's going to be.